Welcome to my first Casual Fridays video. The idea behind this video series is to help me get ideas out of my head that I find interesting, and hopefully, maybe you will too. As those of you who know me reasonably well will attest, I am a bit of a music snob. I have acknowledged this for a very long time, and as I've gotten older and maybe somewhat wiser, I have tempered my views. Now, for those of you that don't know me, I tend to like music that's off the beaten path. I won't bore you with the details. This piece isn't about that. Now, the other evening, I was cooking dinner and I was asking my daughter to get into my Spotify account and pick some music. She's forming her own musical tastes, which are not mine, by the way, that center around pop music. And there should be little surprise that Taylor Swift is played in our house from time to time. Now, to be clear, I like Taylor Swift as much as any other dad that humors his kids' music. After all, I'm sure my parents humored my interest in the Police or Queen or Bob Marley. Listening to the opening of Shake It Off got me thinking about the economic impact of both Taylor's and Beyonce's tours in 2023. In our market outlook, I mentioned the idea that we like to look for things that drive growth. That can be through a product like a Stanley Cup or a Tesla, or it can be through things like an experience, like a wedding, or in this case, a concert tour. While we know that there has been pent-up demand for live entertainment since the COVID-19 lockdowns ended, it was interesting and a bit shocking to me, at least, that Taylor Swift and Beyonce's combined tours accounted for $10 billion in economic impact in the cities that they performed in 2023. Airfare, hotel, shopping, restaurants, bars, theaters, you name it, they have generated an amazing amount of economic activity in 2023. To put that in some perspective, according to Sports Insider, the NFL creates $5 billion in ancillary economic impact across the entire country. Just in concert ticket revenue for 2023, Taylor Swift accounted for $1 billion for 60 concert dates. Beyonce accounted for $579 million for 56 concert dates. Bruce Springsteen only $379 million for 66 shows. And Elton John toured for 5 years on his farewell tour and only brought in $939 million. Why is this important? Shoot, I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. What I do find interesting is that when we talk about consumer spending, it tends to be in the context of holiday spending or new vehicle orders. We don't tend to reflect on the broader impact of cultural events and how they can shape our consumer-oriented culture. Will there be another concert tour this year that has a similar impact? It's hard to say. I certainly didn't see Taylor or Beyonce having the 2023 that they did, and good for them. After all, that's what capitalism is about, creating demand and delivering value. Thanks for tuning in.